In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the rear brakes on your Subaru Outback. This will be located behind the rear wheel. Let's get started. Using a 19mm socket, remove the 5 lug nuts. Remove the wheel. Remove the bleeder cap. Using a 10mm wrench, we're going to make sure that the bleeder screw can go free. Make sure the bleeder screw can be loosened. Using a 14mm wrench, remove the 2 caliper bolts. Remove the bolts. I'm going to slightly pull towards myself. This will slightly depress the caliper, make it easy to pull it off. You can hang this from the spring or put it on top of the control arm. Remove the pads out of the bracket. Using a 14mm wrench, break free the caliper bracket bolts. Remove the rotor. If you're struggling to remove the rotor, it's possible that these shoes are pushing against the outside of the rotor. If this is the case, you'll spin this adjuster wheel through the hole in the rotor until they back off far enough that you're able to pull the rotor off. I'm going to install the new rotor backwards. Spray a clean rag with some parts cleaner. Wipe down the rotor. Flip it over. We're having trouble putting our rotor on. We're going to take a flat blade screwdriver, go through our adjuster hole, twist the star up to loosen these shoes, and then our rotor will easily slide on. Using the same screwdriver, we're going to turn the wheel the other way. You want to adjust the shoes until when you spin the rotor, you hear a very faint skim of the shoe. Just like that. Remove the pin. Clean it off with a clean rag. I'm going to use some silicone paste. Put a light skim coating on the pin. I like to put a little bit inside of the boot. Reinstall the pin. Work it around a little bit. Do the same thing on the bottom one. Recommend doing these one at a time. The pins are different. One will have a bushing. Remove the shims. Using a wire brush, we're going to clean the valleys in this bracket. With the caliper clean, we're going to take a bit of caliper lube, spread it in the valleys. Do the same thing on both sides. Install the shims. And it's ready to go back onto the car. Install the caliper bracket. Get the bolts started. Snug them down. Install the brake pads. We're going to pull our caliper down and rest it inside of the trailing arm. I have a bleeder bottle here with a hose. I'm going to put the hose over the end of the bleeder. Using our 10mm wrench, I'm going to open up the bleeder screw. Open the bleeder screw, push back the caliper. This should be easy enough to do by hand. If you need to, you can use a pair of pliers. Using a pair of pliers, push back the caliper piston. Remove your bleeder bottle. Snug down the bleeder. Clean up any mess with a rag. You can use some parts cleaner as well. Install the bleeder cap. Install the caliper onto the bracket. Install the bolts. Snug the bolts down and torque them to 20 foot-pounds. Install the wheel. Get the lug nuts started. Snug the nuts down. Torque the lug nuts in a star pattern to 90 foot-pounds. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.